This one we're supposed to use Pascal's triangle or binomial theorem to expand this thing, so I'm going to start by just writing Pascal's triangle. You should know that we got ones on the ends. We add one number for each row, so I get ones and ones, and then for this row, for this entry right here, I'm going to add these two. So I get a 2, and then I get 1, 1, and then I add these two rows to get this one, that gives me a 3, and same thing here, add these two to get that gives me a 3, 3, oops, 2, 3, 3, and then my last one's going to be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And this is actually the row that I'm going to use. We know that this is the squared row, 1, 2, 1. This is the cubed row, fourth row. It always lines up with this number right here. So, first thing I'm going to do is write out my my x's in decreasing order of their power. So what I mean by that is I'm going to start with x to the fourth, and then I'm going to leave a big, nice, long gap. I'm going to write x to the third, and then I'm going to go down. And I'm just going to put a 1 there. You don't have to put that 1 there if you don't want to, but that's just kind of like holding that spot for whatever goes there. So now I'm going to fill in the Pascal's triangle piece. So what I mean by that is I'm going to take the numbers from here and put them all along here. So this guy's going to get a 1. This thing is going to go here, so I'll write a 4. And then I get a 6, and then I get a 4, and then I'm not going to rewrite that 1 because these are all being multiplied. And if I were to do 1 times 1 here, it would just give me that 1 back. So now I've got almost everything done at this point. I now have to take powers of this and go up from 0 to 4. Just like this went 4, 3, 2, 1, x to the 0 along there with this term. Well, this term goes the opposite way. It's going to go to the 0 to the 1. So for that 1, I'm going to get a 5 to the 1, and I'm going to write my minus sign out front. Next thing, I'm going to get minus 5 squared. So I'm going to write, 5 squared, and for this one I get a plus because the negative sign here gets squared out. And when I have this minus sign, it's always going to alternate minus, etc. So my next one is, it's going to be minus 5 cubed, which is going to make that negative. And for the last one, I'm going to get plus 1 times, so there's a times there, 5 to the fourth, is that what it is? So from here I just have to multiply all those numbers out, and I have a calculator available for me at this point, so I would go x to the fourth, multiply 5 by 4, get minus 20x cubed. The next one I multiply 25 by 6, and that gives me plus 150 x squared. And then I get minus 500 x, and then plus 625. And that's my final answer right there. And that's a lot. While that took some time, it's a lot easier than trying to multiply that term by itself 4 times.